Hello crafty friends, welcome to the channel. Gloria Parra here today for Hip Kit Club. And today I have been challenged to use 3 products, my 3 favorite products of the April kit called A Touch of Whimsy. And that's gonna be a little tough because friends, this kit is amazing. I just love the colors. I love the theme, like crafty patchwork style, lots of stitching icons throughout the collection, lots of clothes. So if you like crafting and stitching and sewing, this is a must-have. And today, if I have to choose 3 products, friends, of course I would start with patterned paper. I'm a huge sucker for patterned paper. And these papers this month are just to die for. Look at all those eye candy colors. You know, you get tons of beautiful papers that I'm sure they're going to inspire your next projects in a wonderful way. So yes, one would be the patterned paper. The second item would be this pack of chipboard circles, and I would love to grab another pack of these because I think these are the highlight of the kit this month, and we are going to center our layout on them. And in this metal die, hoop and stitch plate, this is a fabulous die. I love that it is big. It's not you could even stitch inside different shapes. So I'm super excited to use that one. And of course, I will embellish a little with the embellishment pack that comes with the main kit. And here we have the ephemera that's gonna come useful to create our like hoop and stitch style layout. So let's start, friends. I'm sorry my voice is a little off. I think I'm getting the flu, but hold on tight and let's start this layout. So friends, to start this layout, you will need 4 square photos. I printed mine at almost 4 by 4, but you actually just need a 3 1/4 that's gonna fit inside the hoop here. So yeah, I'm gonna cut around these ones. And this is a little photo shoot that we had with my girl outside in the grass while we were cross stitching, and she was doing some needlework. So yes, super fun. And I want to document us together doing what we love. To start our layout, I will use this pattern paper here that I love. It's called On My Craft Desk, and I love that it looks like a sewing mat or a craft mat like I have below my papers. So yes, I'm gonna just start with this one as my base, and we will work our magic here. Also, friends, I want to remind you that all of these products are exclusive to the Hip Kit Club. You won't find them anywhere else. So if you're interested, I invite you to check out my link down below and use my coupon code Gloria for an extra 10% discount. I really suggest that you subscribe to the kits. You will get awesome perks with the subscription. You get special discounts with any add-on that you buy, like this fabulous dies. So it is such a wonderful kit, and you get tons of inspiration each month, including a little catalog like this one that just jump starts you. As soon as you open your box, you get the ideas to create a couple of layouts. You get a live session. You get the design team that creates tons of videos, reels, and photos to inspire you. So go check it out, friends, and use that coupon code Gloria to help me out. It won't cost you anything else, and you help this little channel grow. So let's start our layout now. All right, friends, so using my die, I have gone ahead and cut my little hoops here behind cameras because it took a little while, but it's so worth it. So I just grabbed a bunch of scraps that I had of paper from this kit, and I just varied the colors and used all the patterns that I could to create my hoops here. I also, with very tiny scraps, cut the little, like, I'm not sure what it is called, but this, I believe, a screw, not sure. Okay, so my idea is to have, like, create a grid layout on my mat, and when you cut, you get the inner part of the hoop. So I just want to vary the colors and use different patterns, and of course bring in this awesome shapes that, if you're not aware, they fit perfectly inside the hoop. So yeah, I love that, and I want to have this one here to be able to put my title right in the middle. Okay, so I will just play with the colors and see what I like here. So I'm gonna put this here, maybe this. I will try not to have the same colors side by side. And so you see I have two light ones, so I can put one at the top and one at the bottom. Okay, so let's try to vary them. And yeah, like that. I also cut, friends, I will be using some of this photos here, and I cut them with a 2 3/4 inch circle die that I had in my stash. If you have a punch, you can cut it. Also, if you want to use the inner part and just have it a little bigger, that's perfectly fine. You will have a circle, a photo that will be the size of the chipboard frames and fit the entire hole there. But I just wanted to have a little difference, and now I'm gonna put some of I'll first start putting the chipboard pieces here. So I want the dream big, I think, down here. I want this like patchwork heart at the bottom. So I want to have the 4 corners with this chipboard pieces, and the middle where I want to put my title. Now I'm gonna put in the pattern, and I want to vary the colors just to have a little contrast inside of each of my circles here, my hoops. There we go. I love that. It is already looking awesome. Okay, and now this photos here, you see, will fit and will give me that nice border around. There we go. So we're gonna fit 4 photos, and if you wish to take some of the chipboard pieces out and have more photos, you have the possibility. But I love that this 4 photos just like lead the eye throughout the page, and it gives us a nice balance. So now, friends, for a title, I was thinking of using this Life is Sweet, because this chipboard piece says crazy and amazing. So I want to pop this up and have my title read Life is Sweet, Crazy, and Amazing, because that's life, right? And yes, I love this. I love how it is looking. And I'm gonna start adhering, and I think I want to embellish some little corners where I have some grass and some white space. So let's start adhering. So here goes a little tip when you're adhering. The good thing is that this paper acts like a grid. It is a grid paper, so it is very helpful when you are placing your circles here. What I'm going to do is pop them up with this foam strips, and I've cut my strips to small pieces so I can put like 4 or a couple more on my circle, and that way I can have it a little popped up and just add that dimension that if you've been following me, you know that I love. So yeah, this is going to take a little while, but we're gonna get a very, very beautiful page with dimension and lots of fun elements. Okay, so these fit in almost 3 squares, and you can line them up and adhere them by one, and that way you will have a perfect grid. All right, friends, I have my right one all adhered, my right row, and I've done the outer hoop popped up, the inner chipboard flat, adhered flat. Here my hoop is popped up, the inner pattern paper is flat, and the photo has some foam adhesive. So I just want to show you, I adhere everything with my roller adhesive, but of course you can use your liquid glue if you want for your chipboard. Double-sided adhesive works great for me, so that's what I used. Okay, and we're gonna adhere the chipboard there and pop up our photo. Okay, and you will repeat this, friends, with all your embroidery hoops until we have them all adhered. Okay, now everything is adhered. I have some dimension and some, fun levels between all my little circles. And now I was thinking of bringing in this pattern paper and fussy cutting around these flowers. That way I can have little clusters of flowers and maybe bring in these ones here. And I was thinking of layering these circles on top of the flowers, just creating little floral clusters where I have the photos and I have those like white spaces on the grass. So let's fussy cut. And this is something that I really enjoy, and I hope if you're following along that you give it a try. Whenever I'm fussy cutting, I like separating the piece first. So I cut the pieces that I want to cut, and then I will go in and cut the shape, leaving always a white border so it looks like a die cut that you would get in a package. Whenever you're fussy cutting, friends, it doesn't have to be perfect, so don't worry about it. Just move your piece. I think that's the trick that works best. Move your piece. It's not about opening and closing your scissor. So here I have a bunch of flowers all cut apart from my paper, from my pattern paper, and I've already separated a couple, and I've also gone ahead and printed my journaling strips, and I will separate them and place them on top of my photos. So the idea, friends, here is to have a floral piece layered and just like nestled in the curves of the circles, and I will pop my little journaling strips over them. Okay, so, and it's gonna be a little tricky to read my journaling, but it's gonna start here, go here, and move like that. Okay, so it's gonna be fun for people to read it. But if you don't like this idea, you can perfectly just include one little strip here. I also had another option of putting, you get in the ephemera pack, this little like journaling pieces that you can perfectly add there on top. But I like this idea, and I usually have a lot of words or at least a couple of sentences on my layouts. So I like to include my story and not only like decoration. I love telling my stories and just leaving some fun words for my girls or for myself, you know, so I can tuck some of them on top. I'm gonna work those little embellishments and my journaling. So here it is, friends. I've adhered all my little floral pieces on the 4 circles that have my photos. I also added the circular puffy stickers with fun sayings in the middle. And I love that it brings that repetition of a circular element and that fun pop of color to my floral pieces here. So I think we're done with this layout. I love how fun it is. And I want to show you how good these 2 layouts. I did a video for this one as well using the same kit, and look how awesome they look side by side. So yeah, I'm gonna put these 2 layouts on my album side by side, and I love that it brings this stitching vibe and that it documents such a special connection between me and my girl. So I hope you enjoy it, friends. I hope you check this kit out. It is the April kit. You can still find it in stock. You can purchase this awesome die here. You also get the middle part that you can stitch beautiful designs on the back. You can add letters, you can add shapes. The sky is the limit, friends. So go check out this kit, use that coupon code Gloria for an extra 10% discount, and come back for more videos. Until the next time, this was Gloria Parra for Hip Kit Club. Bye bye.